Welcome back, lifter. If you haven't already, watch part 1 before continuing this video. If you have already done so, let's get back into dealing with impossibly big tasks and how to simplify them. The other method of scheduling is called fragmenting. This can help with daunting projects that seem larger than life. If you have a bigger project to take care of, don't try to do it all at once. You'll end up waiting for a better time to do it, which we both know does not exist. So instead, separate the big project into fragments and complete one fragment at a time. Perhaps that's 2 hours a week throughout the next 12 weeks, instead of one 14-hour day. If you're a student, you are probably doing the complete opposite of this, so this should be the first thing you do to improve your time management. Remember that, better time management makes more time to enjoy the other things you like doing. Our last tactic to improve your time management is to never overlap doing two things at once. Basically, this is an anti-multitasking philosophy. Only start the next task when you have completely finished the previous task to avoid open loops. Open loops make it impossible to build real lasting momentum. Think as if you're building a long chain and you need to complete a link before adding on the next link. You are the only one that can complete a loop and connect the rest of the links. I personally found this simple idea to be incredibly powerful when put into practice. It expanded my ability to focus by providing me with the peace of mind the last task was done and something was done immediately. It's a great mental and physical discipline to practice. I first started doing this by reading every caption of every post I saw on my social feed prior to scrolling to the next post. I found this to limit time wasted and actually improve how much I got out of the time I spent on Instagram. This satisfaction made me be less and less of a compulsive 5-minute scrolls that turned to 20-minute scrolls. Learning to be proactive, not reactive, is a skill like everything else and needs time and effort to be mastered. But it doesn't need to be complicated. If you plan ahead, and finish what you started before starting something new, you will be halfway there, in becoming a proactive person. Tip number 5, practice finding your Zen and flow state. Finding Zen and practicing the flow state is something we can always work and improve on. I was never a big fan of the doing nothing and thinking nothing notion, but I've come to learn you really are doing something remarkable at that. Within just a few weeks of practice, I learned very quickly how I can calm my monkey brain and enter the flow state. Dr. Huberman says that meditation is actually non-sleep, deep rest. That's why when you practice it you feel restored and fresh. Like you took a good nap. The point to make here is, to find the thing that restores your energy and work it. That means, to derive some value from doing it with real intent. We're not talking about relaxing, watching television, or drinking a couple of beers with your buddies at the local pub. These things won't restore your energy, in fact they will just further drain your future energy. If you're opposed to meditation you can try reading, spending quality time with a loved one, listening to peaceful music without words or taking a walk in nature. I'd recommend athletes or sports fans to read The Mindful Athlete by George Mumford to learn how to weaponize meditation like Kobe Bryant and Michael Phelps did. If you want to give meditation a try, it's really quite simple. Think of it as a breathing exercise where you are working the breathing muscles in your core that push oxygen throughout your body. Push the oxygen from the tip of your nose, across your face and all throughout your body, down to your fingertips and your toes. Your only goal here is to concentrate on the internal feeling of breathing. Every breath from beginning to end should take 10 to 12 seconds. Do this every day for a couple of minutes and then add on to it until you can sit undisturbed for 20 minutes. This has been proven to have life-changing benefits to anyone's stress level. Last but not least, number 6, take care of your body. It is an old cliche that a healthy mind needs a healthy body. But it is true. If exercise was a drug in pill form, it would be the most used pill of all time. I know you've probably already heard that before, but it's so true. The widespread benefits that exercise has on your mental, physical and spiritual self is undeniable. Something easily noted by someone who used to be fit when they were younger. The best way to start getting active will be unique to you, your lifestyle, your body and your goals. Some physical activity is better than nothing. We just recommend you start with something you enjoy doing like swimming, bowling or whatever it is. Then when you've been consistent with your activity, you're ready to get serious and benefit most from professional help in attacking your health and fitness goals. Okay, I think that's it for this one. We can talk about stress and recovery forever because it is an important and extensive topic. But the point here isn't to teach the subject, but to give an overview and the main principles to start working at it right away. To summarize, the most important points are: 1. Do an inventory count to find out what's actually going on. 2. Distress has a root cause, deal with this first. Stress needs an equal amount of recovery and you don't want to get rid of all stress, Because stress is the very power that keeps you evolving and moving forward. Instead, look to prevent distress. 4. Manage yourself, because no one else will manage it for you, better than you can do it yourself. 5. Find and practice the flow state with meditation breathing. 6. Take care of your body with daily activity for a natural high. If you watched both parts of this lesson, you have proved to be rare amongst the 7 seconds attention span having lifters that left the moment they saw there was a part 2. Keep closing those loops, and we look forward to seeing your evolution take place. If you want more help, guidance, or accountability with your fitness and health, reach out today. There's no time like the present to gift yourself a better future.